Mhm.
Yeah. What's good? It is your man Chris, aka Apocalypse, representing the HNIC. This your friendly neighborhood. Harbinger of death. You know what I'm saying? Representing the squad. Boys out of bounds live, aka the fans. Y'all love to hate. Y'all can't stand us. That's why we coming back. Alright. Now some of y'all like us. We cool with that too. Anyway, I'm trying to get this lighting right. I think I'm good. Anyway, how's everybody doing? You already know your man Chris, aka Apocalypse. Okay. Running with the out of bounds live squad. We have got a full slate of college, NFL between y'all know how we get down. Week in review and then previewing the upcoming week, okay? I'm not gonna let the cat out the bag yet. I'm waiting for the squad to get here. But I do have you know what I'm saying, a couple of nice little tidbits as far as college football schedule. I got a couple of games that stand out to me, and especially coming off this last weekend. We already know how crazy NFL was. I um, think I got a little bit of NBA because, you know, hey, we got to hit in October. Even our NBA is about to get started soon, okay? We're definitely not going to leave that out, okay? Even though with football dominating the landscape, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So the invites are out. Okay. Yep, yep, the invites are out. All right, so while I wait for the squad to get here, how's everybody doing? How's y'all week been up to this point? All right. Uh, Definitely, you know, as far as college football, we're definitely gonna go over. We're gonna start with Louisville, of course. All right, big showing as far as their conference opener at home, USBC offense exploding. All right, for a barrage of points, man. You know what I'm saying? Notre Dame, Ohio State. That was a crazy one. Okay, that was a crazy one. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Colorado, unfortunately, not just losing, getting shellacked. Okay, by Oregon. Uh, yeah, when you're dealing with Colorado and Coach Prime, you know, the game on the field is only part of the story. All right, they drop out the polls. You know, replaced by Fresno State. You know, you know, Big Ant. He feels there's some fuckery going on. Yo,
What up, man?
yo, I just mentioned you and how you feel that there's some fuckery going on in regards to not Colorado dropping out of the poll.
Yeah.
Because I was just trying to get the people, you know, just a, you know, the rundown for the night. Let them know how we gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Let them know.
Yes, sir.
There's a couple college games between last week and going in this week. You know, I want to run that by you fellas. You on that same shit too, cuz?
Yeah, we know it. We real smokers.
Well, you know what I'm saying? So between college and NFL, we can previewing this upcoming week. They know what it is, all right? NFL, bro, you know when the schedule was like a lot of these games didn't look marquee, and yet Sunday was insane regardless. We're gonna get into that. You know, and just like with college football, we'll use our review as a springboard for the preview. So this is gonna be another crazy week regardless. Waiting on our big the real KD. But anyway, what's good with you?
There you go.
Oh, look who decided to join the party.
For him,
What's up?
what's good for you?
Yeah. You good, bro?
Shit, I got stuck with my headphones.
All right, you straight, bro. The whole squad's here. That's what's up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real quick. I think I got a little. I
Okay.
got. I think.
There we go.
Are you,
Okay.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Look, we all know football's dominating right now as far as a lot of major sports stories. Yet I'm gonna get it cracking. I got a little NBA tidbit for y'all.
What is it?
All right, so I saw this thing like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't pay it no mind. It's been picking up traction. Now it's everywhere. So when it comes to the Dame Dollar sweepstakes, supposedly Toronto is in the front runner.
Yeah, I seen that today.
So you talking about packaging Anobi, Scotty Barnes, and Siakam.
Mm-mm.
Um,
They not gonna give up Siakam.
Look, I'm just saying what's out there. Okay. Okay. I feel if Toronto really want to make that deal, you got to package Siakam in that trade for Dame Dollar, whether they want to do it or not. But shit, fuck it. KD, go get that one.
They can't package Siakam with them because they already lost Fred VanVleet. He went to Houston.
I know. How many games Toronto win last year? Were they even a playoff team last year?
Hell no.
So, okay, what are you holding on to Siakam for? You obviously have failed to build around him since Kawhi's departure. Okay, so I feel start it all over. Okay, start it all over. I'm simply saying if Richard Chance for them to legitimately make that move, I mean, X's and O's wise, I don't want to give up Siakam. I like the idea of Dame Dollar and Siakam. You know what I'm saying? I've always felt a guy like Siakam needs a better guard, and I'm not knocking Fred VanVleet. You know what I'm saying? I just feel Dame Dollar and Siakam could be a duo. You know, that makes Toronto a desirable place for free agents. You know what I'm saying? And they could probably win relatively quickly. Yeah, business wise, I don't know. I think you would have to put Siakam in there. But then that's Dame Dollar in Toronto by himself. I don't know. And what you got to say about that?
Uh, you want my opinion?
Yes, yes. Everybody
I
wants
would
your
start
opinion.
fresh. I would start fresh, man. Like you said, you know,
Okay.
I would get rid of everybody and just build around. Like if they go for Dame, I would do it. But shit, I ain't really looked into none of that news yet. So
Yeah, but then I feel KD on the other end too, because what's the point of bringing Dame there and there's no roster? Then you just filling seats, and he wants,
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
and
really,
he
that's
wants,
true.
he wants to win.
Yeah,
So I don't know the practicality of that move yet. It's I seen a little sliver of it, like I said 2 weeks ago. I didn't pay it no mind. No, this thing's picking up steam. All right, so just gonna have to keep an eye out on it and see what's really good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and Ant trying to be funny. It's talking about your girls on TV. My baby,
Asia.
at it again.
So I got a
Asia
player
Wilson.
prop bet on Asia tonight.
What you got?
21. They gave it a little easy one, man. That she scored 21 or more. You
See,
know I took the more. You know I took the more.
that's easy money,
Easy
man. You know,
money.
game one semifinal, dog. She just dropped 35. Like I'm looking at it still on the screen now. So the WNBA website is bullshit. But one of the things that is cool, yeah, they got to put more work in this. So when you got a game, they actually got this thing called advanced stats. All right, game flow, all that. But Asia had 35 and 8. She was just too bored short of a double Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
put it down
and,
for 21.
yeah.
Yeah, it's easy money right there.
And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
I got Brianna Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
I got her dropping 22 or more.
It's gonna take her 30 shots to get it because she went 9 of 25. Listen, between that Mystics closeout game and now Liberty losing game one
One.
to Connecticut, but I'm saying Brianna Stewart has had back-to-back poor shooting nights.
And turnovers. Shit.
Yeah,
They
and
had a turnover player prop for
what is it?
1.5 or more.
Man, I
I
would
go
I would
one
lock that.
though.
No, I would not only would I, but if I when I laid that, I would lock it in at 3. She's gonna at least minimum, like for real. Okay, but she's had back-to-back poor shooting games. Sabrina Ionescu, just like the Mystics closeout game and then them losing game one to Connecticut. She's she went 4 of 14. The 4 shots she did hit were all threes. She
Right.
was 4 of 8 from 3, 4 of 14 from the field total. And I don't give a fuck. Role players can win you a game. How many times have we said and known it? It's your stars that win you series. That is how postseason basketball is won. I don't give a fuck. I dare anybody to make a lie out of it. Okay. Role players can win you a game. You talk about Denver's championship march. I think what was it? Was that game 3 that Aaron Gordon went off or game 4?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? We talking about boom, man. He won that game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Stars brought that shit home. You talking about the two-headed monster known as Jokic and Murray. That is postseason basketball. So listen up, ladies. Okay, we talk about Sabrina Ionescu, Breanna Stewart. Hey, KD, that's the more MVP Breanna Stewart flag. I gotta school you on, man.
Oh yeah.
So come to find out, she didn't even receive a majority of the actual first place votes. Okay, and outside of the blueprint, the marquee, and my baby, Asia Wilson. I forgot about Alyssa Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Because she showed out when Connecticut beat Liberty, because I got to watch that game on a replay, you know what I'm saying, when I got in from work. Okay. I know Alyssa Thomas, she led the league in double-doubles this year, and she led the league in assists as a forward.
Yeah.
So outside of Asia Wilson, the only true legitimate case for what should have been the MVP. Okay. So, and knowing,
I like it. Dewana Barner. She's all right.
ooh, yeah. Hey, Vegas though, Kelsey Plum, she had a span, what was it, the second quarter? She scored like 10 minutes in like two minutes. She did like her little own version of Reggie Miller. Remember when Reggie Miller did that shit against the Knicks, KD? Yeah, Kelsey Plum went off. That girl off the bench, Jackie Young. I remember her through their playoff run last year. Man, hey, Ed, she's like a black female.
I remember her going all the way back to Notre Dame when she killed
Right.
us.
Wow. See, I knew her from somewhere, man.
Played at Notre Dame, and she was the black chick that
Yeah,
was
she-
turned
wow.
out and
Because that was Dana Evans and them. That was Dana Evans and them team. She
yeah.
rocked us. I think she had a 30 people. Everybody have like career highs on goal. Word, bro. That's word. You know
Every
what I'm saying?
time that Louisville plays, man, we break records. And it ain't records that we broke. It's broken on us.
Yeah, well, we're always on the wrong side of history,
Duh.
you know. But she dropped 19 off the bench, and I'm telling you, you get a chance to see Vegas play, you'll like her because she is definitely a star.
I watch Vegas play, but I'm too busy looking at Asia Wilson run up and down that court. I can't concentrate. But,
I know it's a little, it's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? But not
What's up? Hold on. What the fuck?
Look,
Y'all got this Asia Wilson love fest going on over here.
look, I've seen Asia Wilson like a lot of other WNBA players outside of her uniform. Okay, they got this whole thing they've been running the playoffs called WNBA Fits when they come to the arena. And what she had on Sunday, girl, stop. I mean, I know she's tall. I'm not into tall chicks. We all know that, okay? She's sexy enough. No, fuck that. Dude, I still remember her draft night in that dress she had on. I'm like, you know what?
That's
You
what
can
you
be
call a
fair.
stallion.
You can be as fair as you want on the court. You still sexy.
That's why they call me the resident pig, because I can handle stuff like that.
Can you call? Yeah. I would need. Hey, I'll get a ladder.
Another one of my crushes, man, is Skylar Diggins, man. I
Yeah.
used to watch her at
Yeah,
college.
she fine, bro.
Ooh-wee.
But I'm simply
Man.
saying, we're simply saying, man, tonight between Connecticut and New York, and New York's already down 1-0. All right, Vegas trying to repeat. They're up 1-0 on Dallas. All right, fellas. Okay, not just y'all two, but in general. Hey, man, y'all gotta give some playoff love to the ladies in the WNBA, man. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get into it? Y'all know how crazy this college and NFL week was.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, first and foremost, we're going to start on a mega enormous positive note.
Oh, yeah.
If you got one available for anybody, partake. Cards, conference, opener, at home, which I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to get into that in a minute towards my post-game railing about that at home. But anyway, taking out BC, 56-28, you know what I'm saying? Cards did give up 14 points total in the second quarter. All right, they had a scoreless. The defense had a scoreless first quarter, 7 points in the second quarter, 14 points in the third. All right, still 28 overall, big blowout. Offense was everywhere. All right. I mean, everything's good on offense. You got the happy feet, Jack Plummer. Okay. Lighten it up. All right. Plummer was efficient. He was precise. 15, 21, 388, threw 4 touchdowns, ran for 1. All right. Y'all. Amari Huggins, Bruce. Now, y'all know this guy had his ups and downs during the saddlebag regime. Talented kid. Talented kid. You know what I'm saying? But he showed flashes, but he never really caught on. You know what I'm saying? So between him, Coleman, and Chris Bell, these are others, and I hate that word, but secondary receivers that have got to step up when teams try to roll that safety on top.
Go sit down.
Try to
Turn
take
on the
out
movie.
Jamari Thrash as far as lethal weapon. All right. So for Huggins Bruce to show up, 3 catches, a $110, 2 touchdowns. All right. The other home run hitter, Jawar Jordan, getting it done, 18 carries.
Hey, they talk about Jawar Jordan for Heisman.
Well, okay, let's.
Right.
First, let's just worry about next week in Notre Dame. All right. Right now.
That's just a little tidbit I threw out there.
Aye. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, when you average 16,
I know.
When you average 16 fucking yards per carry, I would talk about you too.
18, a $135, 2 touchdowns. Jamari Thrash, okay, my season long 2 touchdown prop bet is fucked up officially now. He only had 1 touchdown. Yet, Cards prevail. I mean, just too much offense. I think it was already 24-0 before I even got off from work. I'm like, is there anything left of this game to watch? I was like, nah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see. I got to see. I already know anything I missed. Replays available, and I'm cool with that. So, KD, you want to take this one first. Louisville, BC, and using this to set up, all right, a road game, Friday night in NC State. I need you to go get it.
I think with this game, it's gonna be a tough one because you're going into basically we already know NC State hostile environment. They're gonna be trying to be ready for it.
Right.
And the whole thing with that is our defense. A lot of people ain't even talking about it, but they've been pretty damn good this year too.
No, we've been talking about Louisville's defense. I don't know what anybody else. But anyway, go ahead. My bad.
Right. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We've been, talking about the offense, you know what I'm saying? We need to give the defense some love too, because they've been balling.
Yeah, but we have been giving the defense credit. Like, we have. Defense literally just won the game last week against IU, for example. Fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is Out of Bounds Live, bro. We cover all that shit. All right, Ed. Cards got it done against BC. They got to go to Raleigh first true road game for the Cards and conference. Friday night, prime time. You know what I'm saying? What you looking for? How you think it's gonna come out? Easy to go get at.
I say we win by a touchdown. They got the spread. Louisville by 3.5,
3.5.
Mm-hmm.
but I'll see it winning by at least a touchdown or more. I'll say
Mm-hmm.
between the touchdown and 10-point range.
Whoa.
That's just
Oh.
my opinion. And if you want me to predict the score, I say like 34-28, something in that range. I mean,
It's gonna be some points, huh?
yeah, but I mean, that's just me. I ain't really watched NC State, but like I looked at who they been playing, and they done play some notable teams, you know what I mean? But they
Well, they really
ain't
haven't actually. Like the one loss was Notre Dame. Yet, I mean, it's Notre Dame.
right.
Okay. Their wins are VMI,
Virginia.
Virginia, and Connecticut.
But see, Virginia
And
is one of them teams that we gonna have to watch. Like, I ain't saying Virginia's weak,
not
They
really.
but
are. No, they are really. I mean,
this year they weak
They
because
yeah,
they slip up wins here
they
and there.
didn't
yeah.
have it. They didn't even have a win when they played NC State.
Right.
Hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? But I feel what you're saying.
Well, shit,
You feel it's
NC
gonna.
State only beat them by 3, so
Right.
and we're better than Virginia. So just think of it like that, man.
The the thing I always hate about games like this, particularly with the way Louisville's playing right now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this their first road game.
Mm-hmm.
In conference. Those are always tough games, no matter what sport it is or whatever, or division rival, whatever the case may be. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Flip side of that coin is, like I said, I gotta weigh NC State's competition up to this point. Okay.
And they're good.
No, Dirk, no, NC State. I'm not impressed by no one they played and beat. None of them.
Right.
I didn't know VMI still had a D1 football program. But I mean, they sneak into the NCAA tournament as a basketball team every other couple of years, once or twice a decade. But okay, Connecticut never been a worry as far as a football team, even going back to Louisville, back in the Big East days.
Right.
Virginia is not good. Okay. And that's why games like this worry, because everything's lined up for the Cards to win this game, and yet
They will fuck around and do some stupid shit and lose that bitch.
I'm actually gonna tell y'all what I really feel is the true key. I point guard 6'9", but KD, I'm gonna tell you what I really feel is the key to Louisville winning this game. Don't look ahead to Notre Dame.
Oh, that's that. Ooh.
See, they can't do that. They can't look ahead to Notre Dame.
Right.
They have
Right.
to focus on going to NC State and a conference road win early in the season. You know what that does for a team's confidence.
Right.
Okay, this is another team that Louisville lost by 1 score last year. Hence a game they should have won, could have won, had opportunities to win. All right, and a chance to saying NC State should be smart enough to know this is not the same team that lost to them last year. Be it Jeff Brom, the coaching staff, returning players, guys from the transfer portal. Okay, that's how a lot of college programs are literally reformatting their roster. Okay, but I feel the number one key to this game is Louisville can't look past NC State. Don't worry about Notre Dame. Focus on NC State. 34-28, I don't know about that actual score. I probably won't care as long as the Cards get the win. You know what I'm saying? But definitely hope the Cards Friday night go down there and get done. Hey, that's actually going to be all over. That's going to be that Friday night ESPN game, 7:31.
Yeah.
We get a little primetime love. On that blowout against BC, the only way they really found a Louisville highlight was on this bullshit ass blooper reel I seen Sunday morning at work when Plummer had that fucked up scramble and he fumbled it out of bounds and shit. I'm just like, only y'all can find a way to take Louisville's 56-28 route of BC and still try to like
Hey,
make them
get over it.
Yeah, I'm like, man, y'all really man, ESPN, y'all really hate Louisville. Like, just as a school, as an athletic program, y'all hate us. You know what I'm saying? So, but ain't no telling what's going on with 6ix9ine. He better come back. Okay. Now he dipped on us last week down the stretch, but yet, you know what I'm saying, that was a matter of importance. Can't be mad at him about that. You know what I'm saying? This is bullshit, and this is bullshit, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come back, bro. Hey, KD,
What's up?
Florida State, Clemson, the scare in overtime. Okay. Is at some point this has got to be more about what is wrong with Clemson as opposed to what's good and what's right about Florida State, right? I mean, we talk about Dabo, the track record, you know what I'm saying, the building and that program, you know what I'm saying, college football playoffs, national titles. I mean, and for them to still have a chance to win that game of regulation, man, but they got to miss that field goal. Dude, I don't know, like a chunk of me's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, oh, how the mighty have fallen when you talk about the kings of the ACC. I mean, hell, we talking about a Clemson program even Lamar couldn't beat in a game. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So when you talk about that ACC landscape, the way it's shaped, you know, Louisville trying to restructure. You got Duke, ranked 17th. They got a big matchup against Notre Dame, okay? Florida State escaping, you know, overtime as far as Clemson and how Clemson is falling off. You know, what are your thoughts and feelings on that? You know what I'm saying? Go get it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I seen like the fourth quarter of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson just ain't that damn good. They just not that good. When you Dabo swinging and you had this quarterback that left your school and went pro.
Right.
You had Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence.
Yo, he's back.
You had them two. You had them two lead for the
Bruh.
What?
So I had got a call. I'm like, I'll call you back. It's my friend wanting to hop on the live. I told him he's ready to join. My motherfucking blunt done fell down there and I can't find it.
Oh, that is a major flag on a play. That is a flag on a play,
But
bro.
KD, get back to it, man.
Okay. When you
that's
had
a party. Now hold on, we got to handle it real quick. That's a party foul, bro. Like, damn. All right, KD, go get it. My bad.
Okay, you had Deshaun Watson lead.
Well, he
Trevor
graduated.
Lawrence lead. Well, you know, he went to the pros.
Yeah, they gotta leave at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody ain't Bo Nix.
Yeah,
Everybody ain't Bo Nix.
Yeah, but no.
No, you can have Kool-Aid, put it in that cup.
Have a motherfucking AARP truck waiting for his ass.
Yeah,
Where
like
the welcome.
every college athlete isn't Bo Nix or Malik Williams. But anyway, you were finished to your point.
But no, you had Deshaun Watson lead, Trevor Lawrence lead.
Bro, I found it lit.
Oh hell no! But you had. Oh god! This our podcast, but y'all just let y'all know.
This nigga was a one-man search party for the blunted.
Just to let y'all know, this is what we do on the podcast.
It's nigga, bro. Man, that's my guy, man. I swear. The blunted. Because we do not. Okay, here at Out of Bounds Live, we do not condone drug abuse, and dropping a blunt is definitely
It's drug abuse.
If KD can try to finish this point again, go get it, bro.
Okay, here we go. We had them two leave. Dabo tried to replace Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson with what's our boy's name? DJ Ukulele.
Yeah.
They tried to replace him with him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't work out. He left, transferred. He had Oregon State there.
Right. Okay.
Now you get this high profile freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now he's a sophomore.
Right.
But he didn't play as much as a freshman because he had no boy in front of him.
Right.
So now this is where you get to the point where Clemson got their struggles because the quarterback they got in there now, he only played, 3 or 4 games last year.
Okay, so you're saying off top it's a drop off in quarterback talent.
It's not a drop off in quarterback talent. He don't have the experience.
Okay, well, experience. All right, fine,
Yeah.
that's fair. What I'm saying is, obviously, it's a drop of talent overall when you're talking about. I mean, Clemson has struggled the last couple of years. Okay, and then you look at them this year. All right, so one has to ask, what is going on there? What is going on with Dabo? I feel on both sides of the ball, he's just not getting the quality kids he was, saying at that time. So, maybe he's still making adjustments to things like the transfer portal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just weird to see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, y'all see my SpongeBob meme? I ain't no nails. I haven't had any fingernail sincerity. It's Tuesday. They still won't grow back, all right? But this is what happens when you fuck around with Ohio State and Notre Dame. Okay? And
Shit.
I don't care. As a 17-14 game, when you look at the score, you should be like, oh, that had to be the worst game to watch. Fuck that. That was as a game, I don't care. You offense junkies, you fantasy junkies, all right? Hey, particularly knowing that it literally came to the last play of the game. Okay, Ohio State's running back, you know what I'm saying, pulling it out with a 4th and 1 yard plunge, all right? And we kind of juggled last week about who needed this game more. I feel I was right, particularly since Notre Dame lost. Ohio State won. I don't think Notre Dame plays another ranked team the rest of the season. So we'll see what little, if any, chance in the college playoff they'll have down the road. I have to bite in the bullet against Ohio State, but I don't care. It was a hell of a fucking game.
Notre Dame. Hey, hold on. I don't like that statement you made about Notre Dame. They play 2 more ranked teams.
Who they play?
They got Duke, and they got
USC.
USC.
They do got Friday. Yeah, they do have
USC.
Duke Friday night. Yeah, you're right. Because Duke ranked 17th, which is so weird.
Well,
Is it weird
And they
seeing a
play
ranked
USC.
Duke? Yeah.
USC ain't till the end of the year.
No,
Yeah.
that's the game after us.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Is it weird, hey y'all, as Hoops junkies, is it weird seeing Duke ranked as a college football team? KD, go get it.
A little bit, not much.
We talk about traditionally. How's that?
Traditionally, hell no.
Really? Like Duke is a traditional college football power. Get the fuck out of here. Don't act like it's not a little. Man, put this nigga in check, man.
I ain't put him in check. I'm gonna say that I ain't heard of them. You know what I mean? Like it shocked me to see that they was even balling. But I could say shit. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't be cheering for Duke.
No, I'm not cheering. What I'm saying, it's just weird. Like, wait, y'all football teams ranked. Duke. Really. Like Duke. But they getting it done up to this point. We'll see how they gonna hold up against Notre Dame, you know what I'm saying? And you brought up USC because after losing to Oregon on the road, Coach Prime got to get his kids together. They got big, and this is the last year of the Pac-12. Ooh, the big bad Caleb Williams, okay, and USC and all his NIL Wendy's money he's getting, and he's on that light skin shit, okay. This is what they got to deal with. At least Colorado's at home. That was a really ugly game to watch. I hate having to watch some of that.
Oh my God, I watched most of it. It was just like I just had to sit back, throw my hands up, and shake my head.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing that a lot of people have sat back and talked about with Shedeur Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
He's the drop back passer, and when he gets out the pocket to go run, he's looking to pass the ball. And not to mention with him, I got a stat for your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how many times he been sacked in 4 games?
I'd say
Almost.
30.
You're close. 24.
Wow. That line.
And that's what Deion was talking about when he was always sitting back and saying, I need 7 or 8 players. He's talking about their spots on the defensive and the offensive line.
Right. And dropped off on us again. Give me back. Go ahead, bro.
But now, if Deion gets that together, because we already know they still players, they on point. They on point. They just didn't get the middle together.
And whether you're a Colorado fan or not is irrelevant. You know, you really know the sport. You know, it sucks when you see, like Haiti pointed out, a team talent and the skill sets, yet we know the nature of football. He who controls the line of scrimmage, more than likely controls the game. And like Haiti pointed out, that works both. It works on both ends. So the O-line and the D-line, all right? We talk about providing protection, you know what I'm saying, for young Sanders and for the quarterback. When we talk about getting the push to opening up passes, to open up rushing lanes, okay, for those skilled running backs, all right? All that doesn't happen and can't work if that O-line is not doing their job. Them getting pressure to the quarterback without having the blitz, that starts with your defensive line, okay? Being able to stuff those run gaps, okay, disrupt plays, allow those linebackers to make those tackles on run plays. That starts with your line play, all right? I'm a big fan of when a D-line is monstrous and you get to the quarterback and that defense doesn't have to blitz a lot, okay? When 4 can be 5, that's a powerful, powerful thing in football, all right? And Coach Prime knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't expect it to happen overnight. Yet, obviously, Colorado can improve this season once that line gets better. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they can find a way to bounce back. Because, I mean, USC's coming in overrated as fuck as usual. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got quick information on the Heisman race.
Let's go.
Caleb Williams is not the favorite no more. Guess who is?
Who that is?
You gonna remember this name when I mention it.
Okay.
Michael Penix Jr.
That quarterback at
Washington. He used to play in Indiana.
Indiana, that's where he's from. Yeah. He transferred out 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
He been out there lighting motherfuckers up.
Yeah, but it's Washington. You know, a lot of those defenses those West Coast teams play against. It's just, I mean, you can pad numbers all day against a lot of those defenses. Let's just be
True.
honest, man. I
True.
mean, it, and don't get me wrong. Yeah, you play who's on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. My man Ryan Real Sanders signing in. He said Penix is cold.
That's my partner.
That's your people. That's your people.
Yeah.
Your people said. Okay, that's your people. Well, he said Penix is legit. He said Penix has the good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Washington actually play. Okay, and you know how I'm about that eye test. Yeah, I've been keeping up with him, unfortunately with highlights, and then having to do my homework and look at all these stats or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to see him in game action, but I do remember him from IU. So if he's blowing up the spot like that, so be it. We don't have to see it. You know what I'm saying? Against whatever the best competition that part of the country has. Which, you know how I feel about college sports and geography. Don't trust teams west of the Mississippi River. I don't give a fuck. All right, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, Alabama, and they busy against Ole Miss.
Barely.
I mean, 24-10, and knowing Bama isn't Bama, okay, take that win. All right, take it. Plus, since we are talking about Bama and Ole Miss, you know what I'm saying, and trying to take out your former boss, you know what I'm saying, when you're Lane Kiffin and the whole, you know what I'm saying, and you know how I am. Man.
I gotta do the lean back on this one.
Oh yeah.
Lean back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because it's hashtag fuck Lane Kiffin for life. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you can call it a get right game for Alabama. Yeah.
Fuck Lane Kiffin and fuck Nick Saban. I said it.
I can't say fuck Nick Saban.
I can.
I can't hate a winner. I mean,
fuck that. No.
No, don't get me wrong. They sucked this year. Yet, I mean, Alabama had been the standard. Now I understand.
This shit with Nick Saban is personal with me, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Okay, go on, personalized business. Go get it.
You're damn right. I'm going there. The motherfucker couldn't even coach in the pro.
Okay.
And they was sitting back when Nick Saban went to I forgot where he went at.
Probably not your team, so I'm still trying to figure out where you talking about when he coached in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, which is not your team, so I'm still trying to figure out what his NFL connection personalized to you go, but okay.
I mean, because you had to sit back and have all the control, and you had to go back to college and have all the control.
Well, okay, and why you think everybody in college is not built for the NFL, just like players? Certain players, coaches, coordinators. The league ain't for everybody. It's not. Look at me, all my years in culinary. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is he should have never went there in the first place.
Okay, lesson learned, duly noted. Like, we get it. You gonna say the same thing about Steve Spurrier? Same thing happened to him. Okay, his foray in the NFL wasn't all that great. Yet to say, when you talk about his legacy as a college coach, that doesn't get tarnished. Like, get the fuck out, boy, boo. I mean, Bama ain't Bama and all this, but Saban's going down as one of the greats, like it or not, and that's just the way it is. Wins is what matters, chips is what matters. So, remiss with the bullshit. KD, personalizing business. I can see if he went to the Chiefs and fucked up. Then you can personalize it. Okay? He went and coached a team that's not even yours. Fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. All right, y'all. It is really time to have some fun, all right? Y'all know this NFL week was out of control. Like I said earlier, when you look at the schedule, you're like, this game's kind of in it. Man, all kind of crazy shit happened. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get it started. All right, KD should enjoy this one a little bit. All right, because the team that tried to give his boys problems last year in the playoffs, Jacksonville, okay, they took a slapping by the Houston Texans. You know what I'm saying? 37-17. How about the progression of CJ Stroud? All right, real talk. 20 of 30, 290, 2 strikes. More importantly, no turnovers at all. All right. And he got some help from the ground game as well. I guess they just determined to have Trevor Lawrence, since you brought him up early in Clemson's demise, just throw the ball 40, 50 fucking times a game. You know what I'm saying? Travis Etienne, I looked at his line. Okay, 18 rushes, he had like 85 yards. I did the math. Okay, it's like it's almost 5 yards to carry this and that. I don't know why they don't give it to him even more. I think they're getting a little trigger happy. You know, he's got that new weapon with Calvin Ridley. Okay. Then, of course, Evan Ingram at tight end. You know, Jacksonville's got a tight end.
They got that dude. They got that dude from Arizona, Kirk. They got him too.
Christian Kirk. Okay. So, and I'm definitely not going to take nothing away from the defense. We talk about holding Jacksonville to 17 points. Okay. Yet at some point, there's got to be a little more balance on his offense, I think. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to go get a piece of that action? Jacksonville losing to Houston. Yes, no. All right, fuck both y'all. How about the shellacking that KD Chiefs gave the Bad News Bears Sunday? 41-3. Look, we understand the Chiefs on their get right game. All right, it is the Bears. They suck. Okay. Justin Fields isn't playing good, and he doesn't help his cause with that idiotic excuse of a soundbite last week. You threw your coaches under the bus. Then you tried to walk it back. The GM co-signs on you trying to walk it back by calling a press conference at 4 o'clock the next day. You know what I'm saying? KD, Chiefs, Bears, y'all had a good day. Go get it.
I'm not even going to go into my team because for the simple fact I already knew we was going to be good anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flip it. I'm going to the other side. I'm going to the dark side.
Oh, the dark side of the force, baby. That's right. All hell is Phil.
I'm going to the motherfucking bird.
God. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
And I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm going into that situation, because how in the fuck?
Real quick, what's up, nephew?
How in the fuck are you going to sit back, your ownership,
Mm-hmm.
GM, coaches, staff, they are fucking this boy. They can break it Justin Fields killed. They can break it that boy killed. Because I'm sitting up here and I'm looking at the game, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Well, you know, just like you pointed out with Colorado and their line situation. Okay, how many times have we all three in discussing either college or NFL discuss these lines? All right, time and time again. Okay, and the sad state that the Chicago Bears, not just as a team, as an organization, from top to bottom, go get a piece of that action.
Well, I mean, that's Will's team, man. You know, he need to hop on here and talk about them. But I mean, all I can say is they horrible. I mean, I haven't heard of the Bears since Devin Hester.
Tobias said they need more weapons, for real, for real.
But really, what I'm gonna get into?
Hit me if you want to hop on,
man.
Go ahead.
It's fuck Kansas City next week. You know what I mean? I can't really. I know we're gonna get fucked up, but you know, the Bears as an organization, though, they horrible.
Yeah, this is a shit show, and even with that offense being as future as it is, you know what I'm saying? Chicago is just one of those teams traditionally. Even if their offense is middle of the road, they always have a good defense. They usually have a stern defense. A defense usually good enough to actually win them 2 or 3 games in the season. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't even got that.
Yeah, they are just bad. But that's what I'm saying. It starts at the top, man. And this, I mean, this is a team that has not won a game since October of last year. Okay. And there's so much madness going on between arguing about the playbook. You know, why can't Justin Fields get going? The lines, both lines play bad, which makes everything else just crumble. Hey, KD, you good?
I'm good.
Damn, the gassage, bro. For real. Anyway, the Colts, they go to Baltimore and totally steal that game. Okay. Gardner Minshew, man, he lit them up. All right, 27-44, 270. I ain't got no problem saying it. I got a question. All right. So Lamar Jackson on the ground, 14 rushes, like $115, 2 rushing touchdowns. Okay. I want to get this right. I know I got this right. Hold on. Where's that? But yet you got Gus Edwards and that other back. What's his name? Melvin Gordon. Between Gus Edwards and Melvin Gordon, they're combined.
No, he's gone. They got rid of him.
Dude, I'm looking right at it. Melvin Gordon fucking played, bro.
Oh, shit. I thought they got rid of him.
No, I'm saying between Baltimore's 2 backs, Edwards and Melvin Gordon III. 21 rushes, 83 yards. No touchdowns. Okay. So not only does Baltimore lose that game, your leading rusher is your quarterback. Your quarterback accounts for the 2 rushing touchdowns. So what the fuck they even got Edwards and Melvin Gordon for? I thought to maybe curtail some of Lamar's running, you know what I'm saying? And I know they're going to still call design runs for him. He's still too much of a home run hitter in that regard, and I get that. Okay. My thing is, okay, with the huge contract they just got him, and with these supposed upgrade as far as their skill set and receiving weapons. And then I see this game. You know what I'm saying? What is going on with that Ravens offense? Big A, you want to go get that one first?
Nah, you could leave me out of the Ravens conversation, man.
All right. Yeah. Damn.
I got nothing nice to say to him.
Man. KD, you want to go get a piece of that action?
Shit, no, but I might as well go ahead and take it here.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is Baltimore, they were supposed to be changing their offense right because they got the new offensive coordinator from Georgia.
Right.
So they were supposed to open it up more. I got a warning for Baltimore Ravens fans.
Uh-oh.
Do not do what the Pittsburgh Steelers did.
Uh-oh.
Don't go down that road.
What road is that, bro?
They are accompanying the league's agenda.
Which is?
They want to open everything up and take away the running game and have it a passing game.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if Lamar Jackson has 14 rushes for $110, and then you have 2 backs like Edwards and Melvin Gordon.
They should be getting some carries too.
Okay, but I'm saying between their 21 rushes combined, they only amassed 83 yards. Okay. So they need more production from the run game. What I'm saying is from those 2 guys, okay, and try to cut down Lamar's runs, all right? I know some of these are design runs. We know he's the home run hitter still. You know, you have to have that. You got a player like that in your arsenal. You have to have plays designed for him to have those opportunities, okay? I'm saying when he's the leading rusher, particularly for a game like that on the road, okay, or in any game, but particularly since they lost at home. This is the Colts coming into their house. Well, you definitely supposed to dominate and pound your opponent, okay? And with Edwards and Gordon being able to produce more, I feel this opening up of the passing game this coordinator wants to do so much, it's got to start from there. You can't just force it downfield because you want to force it downfield. You know, and particularly with the new money Lamar got, we know they're expecting bigger results from him. Okay. Part of their responsibility in that, you know what I'm saying, one, okay, really give him the weapons he needs. I mean, he's got Duvernay and I mean, Zay Flowers is a young receiver. He's developing, I get that. Yet when your most reliable target is your tight end, and you know how much I love the tight end, but for fuck's sake, they don't have a solid playmaker on the outside that can really scare the shit out of a secondary, and they don't have a reliable slot receiver, a possession receiver. We talk about converting third down.
That's what I'm worried about with my boys.
Yeah.
We don't have no reliable receiver. We got Kelsey, and then
y'all don't have a playmaker. Y'all don't have weapons. See, you know, which y'all don't have what offensively. Y'all definitely don't have what Miami has. But who does? Because listen, bro. I mean, and I'm saying real talk, for fuck's sake. These people put up 70 points on Denver. 70.
And you know what's crazy though? You talked about Miami put up 70, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill didn't even have a big game.
I mean, hold on.
He had a decent game.
Hold on. I got him right here. Because Tua, 23-26, 309, 4 touchdowns. Hill, I mean, 9 catches, $157 and a touchdown. I mean, that's a pretty good day.
But we know Tyreek Hill can go off though.
But that's the whole thing. That whole offense is clicking.
Yeah.
As a team, you're fucking putting up 70 fucking points. Check this shit out, bro. Look, only the 4th time in league history 70 points been scored.
Yep.
First time in NFL history to where a team not only has 700 yards or more total offense. Actually, let me get it right. 736 yards of total offense. 350 between passing and receiving. I mean, passing and rushing. They actually got more rushing yards than receiving. Okay. I mean, Raheem Mostert, the starter. I mean, really not a bad day. I mean, 83 yards, 3 TDs. This rookie, a Shane, okay, 18 carries, 203 yards, 2 TDs. All right. I mean, they scored 70 points and, like, the bench scored 30 of them.
And you know what's crazy, though?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck Tua do? How did Tua do a no-look pass, bro?
Oh, he did 2 of them. They both were right-handed. He was a lefty. Dude, Mike McDaniels, man. Go ahead.
Y'all got them next week. Y'all got them this week.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. And I'm not going to pretend I'm not worried. All right, now they ain't hanging 70 on us. Fuck that. Like, we're not Denver. They're not Denver's defense.
Right.
Fuck that. But that's the thing, dude. Okay? I mean, Denver didn't get this. They got their manhood took.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Let's just call it for what it is. We all men here. Let's just call it for what it is. Okay. When you talk about law averages and competition and the more talented team winning, fine.
Right.
Okay. Let's say they had beat them by 15, 20 points. Okay, fine. 70.
Right.
Okay. That's lack of execution, lack of preparation, obviously a lack of effort.
Right.
Okay. It's a testament to what Mike McDaniels as a play caller is doing. Miami's got a shitload of speed.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. The top six highest clock ball carrier, plays by a ball carrier, or however they call it.
Miami.
Okay. All of them's Miami. Tyreek's on there 3 times alone. Okay. The rookie had changed twice and Mostert once. Okay. And he takes advantage of that speed. What is retarded is when I talk about his play calling and the run game. Miami's got a solid line. Okay. I'm not going to say, okay, a top line like Philly. Maybe they're getting there. Okay. But to rack up that many yards on offense, period, you got to have a good line. Because everything you're doing starts with that line. And 350 in the air and 376 on the ground is just fucking ridiculous. All right. And yes, as a Bills fan, I am worried. Okay.
That shit was Tecmo Bowl numbers.
Yeah. Bro, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, we've been on the earth for a while and wrapping up the NFL review, okay? Because I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, we have such a crack research team here, you know what I'm saying, at Alabama Live, cutting edge technology, in the PlayStation. Look up shit on the internet. Look, if anybody want to contribute to the studio and production budget of Out of Bounds Live, okay, feel free. Feel free to hit any all three of us, okay, courtesy of DM and Facebook, and all right, and we'll see. We'll hit you with our Cash App info, and you can make a kindly donation, all right? Cause, bruh, I meant to be able to look up shit on the computer. Now I gotta use the PlayStation. It's like, fuck's sake, bruh. This shit's hood as hell. Fucking love it. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm pulling up the schedule for the upcoming week, as far as our NFL review,
Right.
The Rams did lose to Cincinnati, saying quick footnote. That was a roll of the dice putting Joe Burrow out there. Yeah. All that new money, bitch, you gonna earn it.
Mm-hmm.
And two, the Bengals needed to win. So weighing risk versus reward, that was a dicey situation. I feel if the Bengals were 1-1, or better yet 2-0, they wouldn't have played Burrow. But they needed to get a win. And while he didn't throw a touchdown, at least he remembered, how to find Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a positive sign to help get that Bengals offense going. I've said it the last couple of years. A lot of teams, a lot of your top offenses have a 1 and a 2 receiver. Nobody has a trio when you talk about Chase, Boyd, and Higgins. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If Cincinnati's line, oh wow, another team. What did we say last year on Shop Talk? They spent last year, going into last year, that offseason, they had spent what was it, 72 million on that line?
Mm-hmm.
So, but if they can shore up that line play, I still say not just running the ball, man. As a receiver, Joe Mixon can still get you some work done and give you another element to that offense. All right. Defense played good, and Matthew Stafford, loves to help people. With his 2 picks.
Right.
Yeah. So that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Philly held serve. Shout out to my man Dink Jones. Okay, he represents that Philly cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying? He's an Eagles fan. So Eagles 3-0, which their defense is legit. Another team whose offensive line, you know what I'm saying, is legit, and we know that. DeAndre Swift coming over from Detroit, legit. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand they don't necessarily need Jalen Hurts as quarterback to be great game after game, Yet his development has to continue. Okay. Now we know how he turned it on. I mean, he really came on strong last 5, 6 games and going all the way to that postseason run before losing you
Right.
guys in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Even in last night with the 2 picks, you know, I feel, well, matter of fact, I know for a fact, not just part of his development, part of Philly's success offensively, he's got to he's got to cut those turnovers, down. All right.
Yeah.
But Philly had served, and one last note before I pass that to you, bro. Okay. I really got sick and tired of Baker Mayfield playing good. So glad he personally got his ass whooped. Okay. I've hated him ever since they gave him the Heisman 2017 and as opposed to Lamar repeating. You know what I'm saying? And Lamar literally had better numbers that year than the year he won the Heisman. But anyway.
Right.
So I don't know about anybody else, but over here it's always gonna be fuck Baker Mayfield for life. You know what I'm saying? But at least he's getting smart and trying to focus on football and no more progressive commercials and living in the stadium and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, KD, any lasting thoughts as far as any one of the 2 Monday night games before we get into you know our last NFL game we're going to discuss reviews. You know, got to say the best for last.
Now keep him moving. We keep moving.
Petty King, I can't say you surprised me. You know what I'm saying? You slightly disappointed me, Petty King, yet, you know, you had ample opportunity to pull up. We've been on Earth for a minute. Anyway it goes. Dallas getting taken out by Arizona, man. Okay. 28-16. I was literally able to catch the last 7, 8 minutes of that game, KD. When they switched to that little bonus coverage shit, I'm like, holy shit. Because I've been seeing the score, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, Dallas is really losing to Arizona, you know?
Right.
And keep in mind, I'm keeping this in mind, knowing they didn't have Kyler Murray. And I said, if they had Kyler Murray, you know, persistent giggles, Dallas could have still possibly won. It's the fact that Joshua Dobbs, 7 years in the league. Okay. Got to start against the most ferocious defense in the league.
Ooh.
You know, an offense that's just clicking on all cylinders, baby. You know.
Click, click.
We all know that losing a defensive player like Trayvon Diggs. Let's be honest. At corner. You know, you're talking about one of your top lockdown corners. You guys led the league in interceptions last 2 years. He's got like 20 interceptions, 18, 20 interceptions last 2 years. Okay. Trayvon Diggs being out may suck. No, it does suck. That's a fact. Trayvon Diggs being out ain't got shit to do with y'all giving up 220 yards rushing on the ground.
Right.
Okay. Trayvon Diggs being out does not have shit to do with it. Katie, call to go get it, man. Tell what Dak did on that drive, baby.
He did it to him again.
He did what? What did he do?
He threw a pick.
Where'd he throw it at again? Where are they at?
In the red zone.
The red zone. Don't say. Okay, assume that touchdown. So that's 6. So that's 22. We're assuming Dallas is going to go for the 2-point conversion. Let's say they convert that. So that squandered an opportunity to possibly cut it 28-24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're hoping that defense gets you the ball back. You know what I'm saying? Because Arizona did score all their points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
So you're feeling that defense will get you the ball back. Yeah.
Right.
bruh. I'm saying it. Okay. Because Pollard had a good day. He had like 20, 23 carries, I think like a buck 30 close to, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I pointed out, a good portion of that drive, you know, McCarthy calling the runs, calling the runs, calling the runs. You know what I'm saying? So Pollard gets you down there, and then you still put it in Dak hand,
Right.
which is supposed to make sense because you're supposed to be able to trust your starting quarterback in a situation. Even though you got the 21st ranked red zone offense in the league.
Right.
You know that. Like, Mr. Mike McCarthy, I'm taking over the play calling this year. Look, McCarthy, I don't know if you noticed or not, when you came back to the league, offenses and defenses changed, okay? This is not 10, 12 years ago when you coached Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to a Super Bowl. It's not,
Right.
And I don't even have your qualifications, Mike McCarthy, yet even I'm aware of the nuances between defenses and offenses, okay, and the chess game, okay, that goes on. So maybe you need saying like when you get a new phone, you got to update, it's like you get a new phone 2 weeks later, they're already talking about, you got to update. You got to download that dumbass update, or the PlayStation, twice a month, whatever the case may be, okay? Might want to update yourself and your coaching staff on the nuances and changes since the last time you were a head coach, okay? Because this was third year at Dallas now. So you came back COVID year. Perfect. Can't make this shit up, man. All right? You came back COVID year, which is still what? You still hadn't coached in what? 10 years at least? Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how you're supposed to trust your quarterback who time after time has done shit like this, no matter who the coach has been. Like, no matter who the coach has been. Okay? And, I feel in a game like that, the better team, quote unquote, should win. The problem was the better team, okay, that day was actually Arizona. And you got to give hats off to them. I'm not just going to sit here and focus on how Dallas fucked up. We at Out of Bounds Live give credit to where credit is due. And when you're 0-2 and your star quarterback is still hurt and you got to put in Joshua Dobbs and you're going up against the mighty Dallas Cowboys, not too many people outside that Arizona team, let alone their organization, are going to have a lick of confidence. And they didn't care about none of that. Okay? They definitely control the line of scrimmage the way they got that run game going, all right? Dobbs didn't necessarily light it up. Go ahead, go get it.
And another little fun fact for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona's quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to be a rocket scientist, bro.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? So the kid's smart, and he didn't necessarily light it up. I mean, I think he was like 12 or 21, buck 90. Okay. He didn't turn it over. Okay.
Right.
Arizona on the flip side, they were able to generate 2 sacks. Okay, and of course, the interception. Yeah, and only giving up 16 points. So kudos to their defense. We here at Out of Bounds Live, unlike a lot of you motherfuckers, still appreciate defense. We still do. All right, Ant's probably tied up, and y'all can take that in whatever manner you want to. All right, KD, okay. Before I get into, I had it, I lost it. Fuck it. So, NFL preview this week. Oh, there's the Petty King. Cam up. Cam up, motherfucker. Cam up. Cam up. Pull up. Cam up. Cam up. I mean, nigga, we consider have a Mexican online Mexican standoff podcast style. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up all night. So time zones gonna be shit. Cam your ass up, bro. Now, see, this is what you talking about living up to billing. This is not a case of false advertising. Why you think I call him the petty king for a reason? 'Cause he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna cam up. Watch me invite him. He ain't gonna do it. Watch it. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. He gonna decline this motherfucking invite so fast. For real. Look at him. Look him. Oh my God! You know what? You motherfucker. I just told Katie, I said, man, he gonna decline his invite so fucking fast, bro. Like, he ain't gonna cam up. He ain't gonna do it.
What's up?
Nah, what's good?
What's going on with you?
Shit, we was literally about to get into our NFL preview. You know what I'm saying? But you here? You got any part? Anything you want to add? You got any parting shots?
I just jumped on here, man. Seeing y'all here, I was gonna holler at you. Just say, I wasn't trying to give you the cold shoulder. I just had to do my thing. You know how I am.
You are so full of shit, nigga. I screenshot everything. I will post all the threads. I'm gonna share all this. I'm like, this nigga really won't answer a grown ass man.
Hell
Won't answer the phone.
Hell no.
Daddy, dog.
The phone without order.
Dog. You are pitiful. How's
You
everybody?
know what? This is the whole point about Cowboys fans.
Hey,
He know. He
Hey.
know.
let me tell you something. I'm not delusional, dog. I already know that Dallas is all on Dak Prescott. I know this. And we also know that we're going through injuries on the defense right about now. But the way that Dobbs played, hey, that was crazy.
He
That
did
was great.
enough. I just point out he did enough. I mean, he didn't light it up,
Yeah.
but he did enough, and more importantly, he did not turn the ball over.
In my opinion, I think that McCarthy and Dan Quinn got outcoached that game. Both of them.
Yeah.
Both
Well,
of them.
me and KD can wrap it up. Dallas, Arizona. We were talking about the nuances. Think about the last time McCarthy coached before he came back as head coach of Dallas, and KD reminded me it was COVID year. I'm like, damn, was it COVID year? You're like, yeah. You know, call that a sign. But anyway, the last time McCarthy coached in the league, and you talk about nuances on defense and offense, the chess match that coordinators play with each other, all right, league wide, all right, and KD pointed it out, and I just kind of piggybacked off of it. You know what I'm saying? We think that's an issue. I mean, not just our usual fuck Dallas railing. Like, all jokes aside, we know enough. All three of it, we all know about the sport. We know what works, what don't work, and we both feel Mike McCarthy might be a little out of touch. Maybe he's on some 80s Hall and Oates, you know, out of touch. Okay.
Yeah.
But what you got to say about it as a Dallas fan, man? Go get it.
I'm just gonna say it like this. I didn't like when I'm trying to think of the offensive coordinator. What's his name? The one we got rid of. Oh shit, can't think of his name right now. Kellen Moore. Yeah, I did not like the way he was calling plays. Sometimes you could just read what the fuck. You could be at home and read what the fuck he's gonna do.
Right.
I'm not no football coach, and I can see what he's getting ready to do. Some bullshit.
Right.
You know, so I'm hoping that McCarthy could come up with something better. But the whole biggest thing to me, in my opinion, is the reason why they keep on doing them little screen passes and all that stuff, because they don't trust Dak Prescott with no long pass. They just don't trust him to make the right plays, you know. So, like I said, everything's always on Dak. Now, as far as this last game concerned, Dan Quinn, the offensive coordinator for the Cardinals, they played to what they played aggressive. Like, okay, so when Dallas played aggressive, they just ran straight up the middle on their ass. You see what they did? They waited. And then even when Dobbs just waited, and then they took advantage of Diggs being gone, killed that side of the field right there. I mean, they
Right.
took full advantage of our disadvantage. They really did.
Yeah.
I seen how they was doing it. But
I mean,
if it comes down to Dak, kind of like what Stephen A. Smith said, in the playoffs, we're going to be fucked like we was last year.
well, okay, like we pointed out earlier. I mean, we don't pretend a guy like this. I mean, come on, man. Lockdown corner, league leader in interceptions last 2 seasons. Okay, yet his absence, right, does not explain the way Arizona's could control the line of scrimmage, was able to run ball control, let dive on a little boot action, little play action. I think he had 6 runs for like 60 yards as well. Okay.
But let me say this, though.
But I'm saying it all started with controlling that line of scrimmage. You know it and I know it.
But let me say this, and I think my man, I know, nice to meet you, my man. I don't know his name. Nice to meet you, my man.
That's the real. That's KD. Introduce yourself, fool.
That's what's up.
This is your boy, the real KD in the building.
I hear you, bro. But hey, I'm gonna say this, and y'all think about it. The secondary, the defense look confused at times. How's people wide the fuck open? Wide the fuck open, dude, on that defense, man, and they haven't been like that. Now that Diggs is hurt, it looked like they all look confused back there, bro.
Okay, Diggs is one thing, right? So, and this is before he got hurt. Okay, you ask Stephon Gilmore. Now, even your top defenses, all right, they got one lockdown corner.
Right.
Nobody. Y'all literally were the only ones that had 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're right about that.
Like, I hate you motherfuckers, yet this is a fact. Okay?
That's a fact.
Philly, who your top defenses? San Fran, Philly. Well, Miami's defense is playing pretty good, actually. But, you know, well, your top defenses, we all know they got what?
Defense is playing pretty good right now.
At least one.
Yeah, nobody had 2.
Right.
Because Diggs is a beast, and then you add Stephon Gilmore. Even I was like,
man.
well, at least Dallas' secondary gonna be good. Like, fuck that.
Man.
Now,
And that's always been our bugaboo on our defenses, our secondary. Now we finally got a good secondary. Diggs go down. You got these people taking his place, and they look like they confused back there, bro. How in the fuck is people wide the fuck open like that?
I think part of it because, okay, now with Diggs out, whoever the second string corner is, all right, now he's man up. So
Exactly.
fine, all right?
Right.
The thing is, to kind of help supplement that, I predicted, because with Diggs and Gilmore, you get to play man all day.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't do that shit now, okay?
Exactly.
With Diggs out and your second string cornerback now moved to first string, I predicted Dallas is now going to have to play more nickel coverage.
Yeah.
They're going to have a third corner in there.
Right.
And a lot of miscommunication between those guys and y'all, whoever those safeties are. I mean,
but here's the biggest thing, and it's like anything else. When
like
you got
everything,
it's like a
breakdown and cover.
And now it's like a wrench is thrown in the defense now. The wrench is thrown in, it's fucking it up.
Okay, but what I'm saying, Diggs out still doesn't explain the way y'all line got ran over. Okay?
It could.
Wow, so a cornerback is out, so now magically a whole defense can't stop the run. That's what
the whole
you're
thing
saying.
is here. Like I said before, Dan Quinn got out coached though, because he was waiting on that aggression. He was waiting on them to come in there and then just slip right through the cracks. He was waiting on it. Now Quinn should have changed something up right there when they were starting to do that. But
well, like
if
you just said, he should have
back to that man-to-man out there in the secondary.
But I'm saying that's my whole point. Now you don't have Diggs.
Everything is going around losing that corner, that major guy.
Okay, Diggs out does suck. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, Diggs out's the reason y'all gave up 220 yards of rushing on the ground against an 0-2 team. Get the fuck out of here. Anybody who gets ran over like that starts with line of scrimmage. Period. That's nowhere near the corner.
It's what kind of defense you run.
Whoa,
okay,
whoa,
KD,
hold on.
Hold on.
Everybody was sitting back and talking about Michael Parsons, the MVP. Where was his name called at?
Oh, he definitely don't play corner cornerback.
Who's that?
I think he's part of that
He's
D line. Michael
on
Parsons.
that line.
Yeah.
Who's
the
that?
first line of defense. Michael Parsons. Okay.
Well, Michael, yeah.
You and every other Dallas. It's
Y'all
all
ain't
been
hearing what I
here.
said, though. You ain't hear what I said.
Yo,
First
we
You
heard
hear
two
what
what
I
you
said.
weeks,
said.
he was supposed to
Dig,
be defensive player of the year
Yeah,
and
but
MVP, bro.
y'all didn't hear what I said. I
we
said
heard what you
that
said.
offensive coach
Right.
waited for their aggression to sit there and go right through the cracks. If Michael Parsons land up on the right side and Mark on the left side, you go straight up the middle. There you go. He's right there in on the quarterback, but he ain't on the running back
And what I'm saying is,
because they can't pull up. They can't put whatever say 7 or 8 in the box because they can't go man to man because fucking Diggs is hurt. I'm telling you.
well,
They
they
playing
better figure
more,
it out.
like you said, more zone defense than they usually do. That's not their shit now.
Right.
It's not.
Well,
So they was not playing the shit. What Quinn's gonna have to do is figure out what he's gonna have to do without Diggs being in there.
I'm not
They got
gonna.
exposed.
I'm not gonna lay a top lockdown corner being out on why whole other defense, all your rescue motherfuckers on defense give up 220 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying? That's my argument. Okay. Diggs out is we're not saying Diggs out ain't a big deal. When you lose a player of that caliber, particularly defensively, as a corner, like I said, y'all were the only team in the league with 2 lockdown corners because you added Gilmore in the offseason.
But I would tell you this, if you think about it, Dallas has been suspect to the run last year.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
They were supposed to shore that up.
Yeah.
So they kind of always suspect with the run to me anyway.
But that's your front 7. That's your front 7.
Yeah.
And last time I checked, Trayvon Diggs played cornerback.
So what they gonna do is, y'all do remember that they said that Michael Parsons wasn't gonna try to do it all this year. He's gonna go straight pass rush, straight in. So if he's on one side or the other, then they go up the middle. That takes Parsons out of the equation.
They better figure it out.
Equation unless he's running up the middle with him.
They better figure it out. How's
They
everybody?
better figure it out.
Right. How's everybody doing in Vegas, real quick?
Doing good. Me and Cha-Cha probably down there this weekend to the Ville.
Oh shit. In the Ville. Of course, I got to work all fucking weekend. We got all this college football Saturday and all this NFL Sunday, and I work at B-Dubs, so there's no escaping the weekends. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hang out for a minute, cool. We're gonna get into this NFL preview real quick and wrap this thing up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let y'all wrap it up. I just jumped on here for a second because I got to roll out.
All right,
nice to meet you, my man.
All right,
I'll let you, brother.
Turns
Y'all
over
take
to
it
Petty
easy,
King, making his first appearance on Out of Bounds Live, taking his lumps. Dallas sucked ass on Sunday. Give everybody my love, man, for real. All right, give everybody out there my love.
Go Bills, go Bills.
I hope so, because I'm worried. We might take one, for real. I mean, these people just put up 700 yards of fucking offense, for fuck's sake, so.
Boys didn't have no problem with y'all team, so that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm not gonna pretend I ain't worried about Sunday. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what happens when you're a real fan. So,
Right.
All right, bro, get up out of here.
Y'all,
all right,
peace out.
Boy. All right, thanks, bro. KD, look, we're gonna wrap this. We're gonna wrap this bad boy up, man. I got the schedule pulled up. Okay, get a little Zoom action because I'm a little cheeky-eyed. And, I don't want to have to squint too much because the bluntest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Terrence Over, a.k.a. the Petty King. I like, real quick, man, whole Vegas crew, you know what I'm saying? They know who they are. Okay, miss y'all, love y'all. All right, check us out, man, on this replay, all right? KD, I got a plan. I'm going to get the last 3 Out of Bounds Live, including this one, all posted tomorrow, all right? I got a plan. All right? So anyway, I'm going to pull up a couple of, I got the whole schedule, all right? I'm going to try to just point out a couple of key games. I'm going to be a homer. Okay. 700 yards of total offense is coming into Orchard Park, New York. Okay. And the Bills now. Am I happy the Bills won against Washington? Yes. Right. Am I happy in the manner they whooped that ass? Yes. Right. I still got to keep it in context. Washington was a fake ass 2-0 team. They just were. I mean, it is what it is, you know. And Josh Allen, even in a blowout, he still found a way to throw an interception. So with that, okay, I got 700 yards of full offense coming to Bill Stadium, man. Thoughts, feelings, predictions. Go get it.
Okay, you talk about your squad against the Dolphins, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a tough one
Mm-hmm.
because I know y'all defense they pretty damn good.
Again, till the postseason. Thank you,
But
Cincinnati,
it's
Kansas
just
City.
like, how are they gonna be able to match up with this speed? Oh my God.
It is sick. I mean, we talked about their speed earlier, you know what I'm saying, discussing Miami, Denver, man. My bad, I cut you off. Go get it.
Hell, Miami got Tyreek Hill from my boys. What the fuck?
Okay, you gotta like eventually get over that. We're going to
I'm,
like almost 3 seasons of this.
no, I'm over that. I'm just saying that's
No,
what
I know.
happened.
Yeah. And then between Moses, I changed, you know. And you know what? Something we forgot to talk about as far as Miami's team speed. Okay, we talked about play calling. The way the speed Tua's getting the ball out, like for real. Tua's getting the ball out fast. Okay. Shout out to my man Ding Jones. We gonna hit you up, bro. We gonna probably get a piece of that Philly Washington action. You know what I'm saying? Shout you out as far as that game, as far as our little preview for the upcoming week. You know what I'm saying? So you got a prediction for Buffalo, Miami? You got something for us?
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a tight one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to go against you on this one first.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going Miami 30-27.
Oh, we're gonna lose a nail biter. Another Notre Dame Ohio State game. But hope I can grow some nails by Sunday. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at your pick, you know what I'm saying? Because you see the same thing I see as far as what Miami's been doing. Okay. We talk about that team speed. We talk about the play calling of Mike McDaniels. We talk about the offensive line play. And we talk about the variety of ways they amass yardage, okay, and score points. Okay. It's a complementary offense, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he relies too much on one or the other between the passing and the rushing game. Okay, and we talk about going into week 4. You go with what works, and if a team's shittier at the run, I get that, and you attack them that way. Yet overall, it is a lot to deal with, and like you said, the problem for Buffalo's defense starts with their overall team speed on offense. Okay,
Yeah.
and Miami has a solid line, playing good. They're playing good. You know, like I said, the speed in which Tua is getting the ball out. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't care who you are. That's a problem. Since we're at home, because knowing our first crack at them, we get them at home. All right, I'm gonna run with that one. I will agree with you as far as a tight one. You know, I'm thinking maybe even a lower score, maybe 27. You know what I'm saying? 27, 24. You know, maybe even closer, maybe 28, 27, something in that capacity. All right, but I'm hoping and just feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bills did get the running game back up and running. Diggs had a big day without a touchdown. That's a little annoying. I need a little bit more out of that tight end Knox, okay? He really came on late during their stretch run and going into the playoffs, man. And I was wanting to see some carryover from that this season. He's kind of been disappearing in games, man. But yeah, and I think he's going to need to pick up some key first downs in the passing game. Uh, Miami's defense is solid too, and if the Bills are in a lot of third and longs, see that's what I'm worried about. Those third and longs, that raises that propensity for turnovers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take the Bills with that. You know what I'm saying? Key AFC North game, bro. Hey, Baltimore, Cleveland. I mean, Deshaun Watson had a get right game against Tennessee.
Oh,
What? What?
got a score update. WNBA.
Let's hear it.
Connecticut Sun up 30-23 in the second quarter. They going towards 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Okay, so 6 minutes left before the half. Okay, Connecticut Sun. They already up 1-0 New York.
Yep.
Okay. So, you know, appreciate that update. Plus, you know, when we get done with this, you know, the back end that doubleheader, Vegas Aces and Dallas Wings, date night. But anyway, Baltimore, Cleveland, for real, KD. This can be a good one, all right? Deshaun Watson had a get-right game. They slapped around Tennessee. Okay, Baltimore just took a tough loss against Indianapolis at home. All right, Baltimore's traveling. They're going to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is pretty much for the division lead, all right, between these two teams. You know what I'm saying? So, Baltimore and Cleveland, the real KD in the building. I dare you to go get it.
I'll go get this one.
Okay.
Baltimore coming off the tough loss against Indy.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to rebound.
Mm.
I think Baltimore needs to sit back and say, we need to reset some shit.
What do they need to reset?
Go back instead of their offensive coordinator running 3, 4, 5 wide receiver sets.
Mm-hmm.
Run some pro shit.
More of the pro set, more traditional set. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You think they're trying to spread it too much? Yeah, because like I said, Flowers, young receiver, coming on. Andrews, reliable tight end, no doubt. Okay. Other than that, nobody in that receiving core scares me. They just don't.
Right.
They just don't. So what's the point of spreading it if you got nothing really to attack with?
And then
you know
they got a broken down Odell Beckham Jr.
Dude, I don't count guys that's not on the roster. He's not even playing, so he's not a factor. Can't be a factor unless you're on the field. I don't want to hear that shit.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a prediction? Baltimore on the road against Cleveland. Division lead at stake, baby. Go get it.
Man, I'm worried about this game because this might be one of those games that Deshaun Watson might get it.
Oh. Meaning?
My score prediction is coming off of that.
All right, let's hear it. Come on.
I'm going Cleveland 27-17.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Because
all right.
And the reason why I picked Cleveland,
mm-hmm.
because everybody talks about Baltimore's defense.
Right.
Cleveland just got probably a more better defense than Baltimore.
Oh, I have no problem saying it. Baltimore's defense overall, it's not that traditional Baltimore defense. They got pieces. As a team, they still got issues, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Particularly when you let guard Minshew carve your secondary up for 270 yards, all right? And that's a backup. And I'm not trying to knock guard Minshew. Okay, so when we did the backup salary, who was Buffalo's backup? Wasn't Case Keenum. Who was it? Trubisky?
Matt Barkley.
No, it was I don't know. I'll find it on the replay. I would like to have a guard that makes you backing up Josh Allen as opposed to the guy we got. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to rebound from a loss like that at home, and you got to rebound on the road, not just against a division rival. This game's literally for the division lead. Okay. I pointed out you want to run the ball fine, but when you got two guys like Edwards and Gordon, okay, they combined got to do better than 21 carries and 83 yards. Okay. Whatever they want to do as far as spreading the ball and shots downfield, as far as Lamar in the passing game, I still feel it's going to have to start with that run game. All right. I think this is going to be a grinder. I do. I think this is going to be a grinder. I'm thinking 24-20, and Baltimore finds a way to not lose 2 games in a row. All right, and pull this one out. All right. Shout out to my man Ding Jones. All right, he's at home. Division issues with Washington, coming off that shellacking taken by Bills. All right. I pointed out earlier when we talked about the Monday night as far as Philly and Bucks from last night. Philly's defense. You gotta rank Philly's defense one of the top defenses in the league. You just do. You know, Philly, San Fran. I still say the Jets have a good defense. It's just hard to showcase it when they can't score points. They keep losing games. Okay, but yet to add to that, Philly's defense is in that vein. All year, what have we been talking about? A lot of team deficiencies. Offensive line. Philly gets a check mark in that. You seen what DeAndre Swift did last night.
Right.
Okay. And he's enjoying that new running back money. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about that 4-year, 25, 27 million with bonuses or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And we know Ron Rivera is trying to get not just his team, he's part of the new team culture with all the drama they had in the front office. Daniel Snyder constantly tanking, shitty draft picks, shitty hires, rampant sexual misconduct in the workplace. So getting all that out there, and I've always liked Ron Rivera, you know, from player to, you know, saying old school Bears as a coach, you know, getting Cam Newton to a Super Bowl appearance at least, you know, losing to Denver. You know, I love him as a coach, yet Philly's playing too good. And another shout out to my man Ding Jones who checked us out. You know what I'm saying? He's a Philly fan. They don't need Jalen Hurts to be great game after game. Okay. Yeah, part of his progression, and he is getting better. Like we pointed out, the way he brought that on, he got crazy hot last year down the stretch, going all the way at postseason run. Okay. But he's got to limit these turnovers. Okay. Philly as a team, one of the league leaders in turnovers already. All right. And he threw another 2 picks last night. I feel they got to calm that down. But with that line, complimentary run game, you still got weapons in the passing game, solid defense. They should be able to handle Washington easily. Okay. I don't even know what the spread is, but I'm sure they'll beat the spread. All right. Not like a lot of super marquee matchups. There's a couple of interesting games. All right. This is for my man and for my man, the real KD. Y'all the Sunday night joint, prime time. You go to New York. You got to deal with Benny and the Jets. All right. KC Jets. KD, I need you to go get it. Wait, where'd he go? He left. Everybody's leaving. He probably went to the bathroom. But we're going to get his take on that when he can back up. I mean, Dallas, which should be a get-right game. They got New England coming in. Pittsburgh and Houston could be a little interesting, particularly the way Houston just upset Jacksonville.
Okay, here I go. I'm back. You
All
was
right.
talking about, okay, I heard you.
Prime time, Sunday
I
night.
heard,
You and the Jets. KC and the Jets, man. Go get it.
man, I'm just getting ready to say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
What we did to Justin Fields,
Yeah.
Zach Wilson, you next.
Please continue.
Because for the simple fact,
Uh huh.
this is who Zach Wilson is.
Where's Denny Green when we need him?
Look, look,
See,
look, look. Hold on, hold
see,
on, hold on.
if this was a
Hold on,
Florida Mind Media Day, J Wall
hold
had
on.
the Denny Green queued up with us. Is Zach Wilson who we thought he was? Thank you, Denny Green.
Look.
Go get it, man. She's evil. She's just a
I'm
me. Go
gonna
get it.
sit. I'm really get ready. I'll get ready. This is a drop the mic moment. I'm
All
sitting
right.
here. I'm sitting here. I'm watching first take today,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm watching Stephen A. He put up a stat out there.
All right.
The
Come on.
number, saying number one and number two picks that have been bust.
Well, everybody knows number one at quarterback Jamarcus Russell. Like,
Okay, there you go. Okay, damn.
there's ever a time you don't want to be number one in something.
Damn. Look, Stephen A. put up some stats
Mm-hmm.
comparing Zach Wilson to Jamarcus Russell.
Right. Now,
That
she,
shit was.
right, but I'm saying, and I get that. Comical little tidbit, and I need you to focus. Chiefs, Jets. You got to score. I mean, it's your squad. Should be an easy night. You just pointed out just how horrible that offense is with old Aaron Rodgers.
No, the only reason why because they
Bruh.
defense.
Okay. A prediction for the game, please.
I'm gonna go 31-14.
It took you that long to come up with the obvious fact that they were going to get their ass whooped. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
Lord, it took you that long to come up with that. Look, man, I gotta do my thing with this, okay? Chiefs are going to win, and I don't give a fuck what the score is. I don't need a prediction. All right. I'm gonna do like you did when we discussed Chiefs Birds, okay? I'm gonna deal with the flip side of this point, okay? I understand what Robert Saleh as a coach is doing, particularly in the media aspect of this shitstorm with Aaron Rodgers going down. Zach Wilson's our guy. You know, he's our guy. He's your guy because that's all you got. Okay? Don't pretend he's your guy because you're confident. Okay? Let's not pretend y'all don't know what Zach Wilson is capable of via his performance last year. Okay? The Jets were 7-4 and cheering for the backup Mike White. Fuck's sake. Jets were 7-4 heading to a playoff run. And Zach Wilson. And everything went to shit. That defense. I heard these assholes this morning. Yesterday and this morning. You know. Well, Jets can do more on defense. What the fuck else more can you do on defense? Okay? You think about a guy like Brees Hall, young back like him. You add Dalvin Cook, who still have some ducks and miles on him. You got a young weapon like Garrett Morris. I mean, motherfuckers are supposed to be excited. And then Aaron Rodgers goes down, and you're stuck with Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is not the answer. Okay? And that locker room is getting lost. Okay? This Robert Saleh playing good public relations and getting in front of the media, and more importantly, lying to the Jets fan. You can lie to me all day. I'm not a Jets fan.
Right.
Okay. I only give a fuck about y'all, okay, twice a year. And I got to deal with y'all bullshit on the day before my birthday. Other than that, whatever. Okay. That's my thing. Okay. We all know Zach Wilson's not the answer. They know Zach Wilson's not the answer. quit parading through the media like he's the answer. When Aaron Rodgers went down, this season was over with. All right. So for me, it's more of an indictment on not just Zach Wilson in this play, the Jets as an organization and how they're handling it. I'm telling you, their locker room is broke. Trust me. Okay. That defense, I mean, they're going to be prideful. I expect them to continue to work hard and play hard through the duration of the season. You know, yeah, when you can't score points, you can't win in this league. And you're not going to score points with Zach fucking Wilson.
Right.
That is the truth, no matter what the weapons are. And the Jets got weapons. Okay, they do. You know what I'm saying? So, the real Katie in the building. You know what I'm saying? Off injury reserve. You know what I'm saying? Back in the starting rotation, baby. We fucking love it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You got any parting shots before we hop up off of here, bro?
Oh, shit. Man, not really. Nah, I got one.
Uh-huh.
My Brewers might be clinching the division tonight.
Yeah. And see, the Cubs are like, I think like a game and a half out of the last wild card spot. So,
Yep.
hey, you know me, man, with the up and down year they had, any postseason appearance, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think, is there anything else we may have missed? I don't know. But me personally, as far as the week, my things with college football and, like I said, the stink of Colorado totally falling out of all polls. This Fresno State, you got to be kidding me, all right? I looked up their strength of schedule. The strength of schedule is 127. 127. Okay. I just don't understand. I mean, because here's what I'm saying. Colorado, we all know, have big underdogs on the road. All right. I don't feel they should have completely fell off the pole. You know, I think some of that is just, see, we told you he couldn't coach. They're not going to win every game, but they're going to win more games. I still feel this team's going to win more games this year, and they've already won. They were already matched the total they were predicted to win. We're talking about 3 wins, all right?
Right.
I don't think their season's over with. And when I say the story's going to pick up, not just the coverage because it's Deion, I think these kids are still going to win a few games. Definitely rooting for them at home with Caleb Williams and his fake Heisman hopes and all that. Wendy's NIL money and the headbands and the light skin bullshit. I would love for Colorado to get that win. All right. So, you know, parting shot for me, you know, and there was a lot of crazy NFL, but the thing that really stuck out to me over sports week was college football and this thing with Colorado, between them getting demolished, falling out the polls. And like Fresno State, really? You know, you media motherfuckers, you coaches polls and you media polls, AP. Because me, I don't see much. I've never seen much of a difference between the coaches poll, okay, and like that writer's AP poll. I think a lot of y'all on the same bullshit. I mean, half y'all know each other. You know, some of y'all probably doing 8 balls off each other's butt crack. But the point of the matter is, I personally felt that was some bullshit. We gonna see if Colorado and that team, Coach Prime, can bounce back. I am really hoping they can slap USC. I know how I feel about scooting West Coast college sports, and with this being the last year of the Pac-12, not that you fuckers really been relevant on the college football postseason landscape where it really matters. You know, yeah, I'm definitely hoping Colorado can take out USC. You know what I'm saying?
I got a comment from Vernon Tober Jr.
Mr. Vernon.
I probably missed this, but UVille doesn't even get a vote in the polls.
I think they got like 34. They got like 34. You think they got like 50. They gonna, and I know they've owned for the last few weeks. And keep in mind, people, you know, I I personally, and I'm pretty sure the real Katie says my sentiment, we do not like mentioning Kentucky in any capacity on this program. So do not think
Never.
this is a fucking endorsement. You know, Millie brought up the name because Katie pointed out Mr. Burton's comment. And I remember checking the polls when I seen this Fresno State bullshit. And you know, they'll have those few teams and votes they got. Louisville got 34, and Kentucky got 50. You know, but they gonna and I know they've owned Florida the last few years. I think Florida's gonna get that ass early. And they play early at noon. And I would love the idea of being at work and seeing a bunch of sad Kentucky fans. Now there's me. Now I get the personalized business for it. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Vernon for that little tidbit. Good looking out. And the real KD catching that. Look, y'all, in the meantime, between time, it's your man Chris, aka Apocalypse. Okay. Representing the squad, Out of Bounds Live, man. Okay, the fans that y'all love to hate. I am your friendly neighborhood harbinger of death. Still on that HNIC. Real KD, let them know what you're standing on.
Man, I'm standing on 2 stacks of 4 flats, always.
Always. I appreciate the love. Appreciate you helping out. We got to work the 2-man game a little longer. Thanks to you, Mr. Vernon. All right, thanks for checking us out. All right, we will have, including this one, last 3 Out of Bounds Lives. Okay, I got a plan. We're going to get these posted. We're going to share the links. All 3 of us on our individual Facebook pages are going to share the links. All right. So if you didn't get to catch us live, check out the replay. Not just tonight. Replays of the last 2 shows. All right. Spread the word. Any questions, comments? You want to cam up? You got a trivia question? You know, if you got a subject you want us to discuss, or not only do you have a subject you want us to discuss, do you want to come on and discuss that subject with us? Okay. We want more participation. All right. My man Derek Flores, you know, pulling up from Raider Nation a few weeks back. Okay. Chiming in. All right. Finally, the Petty King. You know what I'm saying? Had to take his lumps. Things like that. We want more fan involvement, more fan interaction, more viewer interaction. That's part of what Out of Bounds Live, that's what we try to build up. And part of what we want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So once again, in the meantime, in between time, the real Katie in the building and your man Chris, aka Apocalypse, working the 2-man game. All right. 6'9" had the bell on us, you know, but he gonna be back in the building. All right. Next week, hopefully, y'all. All right. Be good, be safe. Yo, are we out? 1.
Out.